Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka Geek XX Chic, and we are back with another reaction to Spy Family. We are on part 2 of season 1, and this episode is called Investigate the Hospital. So the last episode was wrapping up the whole revenge plot against the Desmond family. We found out who was behind hiring Daybreak, the spy, or the wannabe spy, and the reasoning behind it. But it looks like that's wrapped up for now, though I still don't think it's going to be the end of what we see of Daybreak, since Daybreak seems to want to directly compete with Twilight, in his own words. And we also saw that Yor basically went on a whole mission to return Anya's gym clothes to her at school, because she's afraid that if Anya is caught forgetting things, it's gonna, negatively affect her schooling. And we already know that Anya is very much treading a tightrope and staying in this academy. So she ended up, using all of her spy skills to get there, and only to find out that Anya didn't even need what she brought her. And it kind of made her feel a bit disheartened, but Lloyd was there to kind of pick her up and remind her that, hey, it's all good. The intent was in the right place. And they were basically going to head off to have a meal after that to kind of cheer her up. So this episode, Lloyd did mention going to the hospital last episode, which of course we know he's faking being a psychiatrist at the moment. We haven't really talked much about his fake job, honestly, since the beginning of the series, but I'm interested in what is going on at the General Hospital and why we have to investigate it. So let's jump into the episode. But just before I do, just a reminder that I do reactions here to shows like this, as well as movies and many other things. And if you'd like to support me on this journey or any of the other ones, I'd appreciate it so much if you hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And if you like this video, please show some love with that like button and leave some comments below. It helps me out a lot and I appreciate it so much. All right, that out of the way, guys, let's get into the episode right about now. An occupation. Okay, so this is why she's at the hospital. It's really interesting because when I was in school, we never had like a parents' career day that I remember. Maybe there wasn't, I just don't remember it. But we definitely had where when we got older, like junior high age, we had to go out and like actually shadow or go to different workplaces to learn more about them. Definitely can't shadow mom at work. Yeah, how'd you get in, Yor? That's actually a story I'm interested in. But of course, we know she's got a cover job. Not them both fascinating. As you should be. Shopkeeper, we've not heard that name in a minute. Them doing the Naruto run, both of them. I love it. Okay, so you don't really do your own recon. I don't know about that. Oh, look at her wearing Louis Vuittons. Got it. Oh, you're kind at least. Those don't look like weapons that do things painlessly. The fact that it's like... Sorry. The fact that the blood is like pink and no, not getting on Anya. Oh my god. Tomato festival? Look at Anya like... Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Look at her in a little spy outfit. Yeah, maybe we don't want to write that down, Anya. How do I come up with a lie? He's like, I know he's a jerk, but just ignore it. These are real bars being spit. Oh yes, free snacks. Yep. I know, thank you. Oh wow, look how popular he is. Well, it doesn't hurt that he's attractive. Makes sense. If everyone likes him, you're not going to look right in front of you. I hate when they do this. I can't read fast enough. Exactly. She's like, anyways, on to the food. Psychology. Wait, what? You'd like to give this kid a Rorschach. What the-
実際にやってるとこ見たい。
診療か
I mean, I don't think a child's allowed to. Yeah, sorry.
今日はこの部屋を使う予定はないしな。
手術室と違う。普通の
Operating.
脳みそ改造マシンどこ？
お前の精神科医をなんだ
Exactly. Kind of weird science things going on here.
この書棚の奥は任務における緊急時の脱出ルートになっているのだ。
You just told her exactly why she should touch that.
どうや小物を好きなように配置していくんだ。楽しいぞ。
つまんなそう。
いいか
She's like, I'm not that little, Dad.
10分くらいで戻る。
Let's see if she learned anything from when she accidentally set off that phone earlier in the season. Nope.
隠し通路。狭い。
If this child ends up falling through a hole into someone's room, I swear.
ワクワク。しまった。隠し通路バレちゃう。立ちはだまって抜けない。
That serves you right, as my mom would say. Serves you right. Because I don't know why you gotta go exactly where your daddy tell you not to go. His face! A ghost. Well, Dad can't use that anymore, Anya. Thanks. You're fortunate that the people at this hospital are superstitious.
父帰ってきた。急いで何か作らないと。
How are her clothes not covered in dust?
この遊びで多少なりともその人の深層心理が読み取れるんだ。
Let me guess. Her boxes make her look like a crazy person.
なんだこれは。この無数に散らばって埋もれた
That buried dolls.
悪者のローリングスイーパータックに全員やられた。
What is wrong with her?
それがまさかここまでの巨大な闇に膨れ上がっていたとは。いや
He thinks you're crazy. He thinks you're crazy, Anya.
メモはちゃんと取ったか
父それはスパイのことが。
全く読めん。
I was like, if I know Anya, she's been writing nonsense the whole day. As long as she understands it, I guess.
最高だ
Poor Lloyd. He's like, I'm raising a crazy girl. My wife be running on rooftops. What is going on with my life?
バッタバッタとなぎ倒し、それはもうすごかったの。
That's right. I forgot about their first date.
胃薬を飲んだりしながら頑張ってるんです。戦争で
Piece of cake.
ターゲットと信頼関係を作るためには根気強く丁寧にお話し
Wow.
あとお菓子も配ってます。
おかしい。
Where is this going?
たまに患者さんを作ってくれるそうです。
いや、少し
Not even having a
学
sixth
校に呼び
sense.
出されたロイドであったな。
Oh my god.
暗号
This guy again?
土曜丸八丸
Does just have to do Sudoku? Is that the mission? Because I would fail.
あんやも暗号書く。
早速スパイごっこか。
She's obsessed.
こいつの字はこの俺の解読技術をもってしても読み解くことは不可能。
あんやの代わりにあんやの言う通り書いて。
I think you should learn, hun.
暗号完成。
I mean, if she actually came up with the code, just because she can't write it doesn't mean she didn't make a good code.
お嬢ちゃん手紙なら切手を貼ってポストに出
Yeah.
してね
He's like, guys, see what you're trying to do.
いたずらかしら。そういえば、うちの息子が似たようなものを書いてたわ。
What is
ア
happening?
ニメの真似して。
Ah, okay, she
ああ
knows.
そういうこと。
So she's just passing it out to everyone in the building? She's not at all slick. We need to work on that.
しっかり。
I hope he knows that Lloyd would not give her anything top secret.
お
She said, I'm not even talking to you. Let's speak to the code.
トップシークレット。
はなんだよこれ。
Just ambushing people with it.
なんで俺が解かなきゃいけない
Exactly. He's like, I got enough studying to do, kid.
あの暗号を解くとは。
Oh, wait. Is that actually the other? Oh, geez.
この柔らかな筆跡。もしかして女性の
This man. He needs to get outside. Touch grass, sir.
彼に に渡してくれる？
Really? That's what you think? Okay. I mean, you got to give him props. He aims high. I respect it.
橋の上まで来られたしか。
Why are his eyes so red? Does he spend all night with this code?
朝日が眩しい。
Not the suit ready to go.
恋の暗号を解いて私に会いに来てね。
Stir your imagination. Relax. Really, Anya? What's the point of an alarm? Of course. Anya would sleep through the alarm of the secret message where she's supposed to be meeting people who are all going to show up confused. Another cute episode. I love how they always show that Anya has this intelligence that doesn't necessarily come forward or come out straightforwardly. Like, yeah, she can't really write properly, but she does have the mind of figuring things out quite well for herself. And because of her obsession with this spy culture, she actually created a real cipher code. Whether or not it was the most complicated, we don't know. But she did it. She just wasn't able to maybe write it out. And that says, like I said, Anya always kind of shows that she's very smart, but maybe she doesn't express it in the way that the traditional schooling system would consider it to be normal or the way that they would expect. And this episode with her having to shadow her parents or figure out what career she wants to shadow with her parents, I knew Yor would not be a good option because of course Yor is going to think about what she does in her real life, and that is not at all child appropriate or safe. So Anya instead decided to follow her dad at his fake job. And I like that they did a good job, I think, of explaining what psychiatry is, like how you would explain that to a child, even though Anya clearly didn't care about any of that. But we saw that she actually found out that her dad has some things set up at the hospital to assist him in his job, and that she, as usual, went investigating things that she shouldn't be investigating. But I have no doubt that if we went through all the work of seeing that, we probably will see that come back at some point. Like that little passageway might end up saving Anya at some point just because she does know about it. But she did almost get caught. So yeah, I don't know. Lloyd's going to have to figure out this kid's more precocious than he thinks. And oh my gosh, that little scene with her in the sandbox was so funny. Like he's like, my God, she's nuts. And she is a little bit, but she's smart enough to cover her tracks where her dad's concerned. So, we got to give her props. I mean, it's one of those things where like, I like seeing the near misses and the hijinks that happen because everyone's keeping secrets, but I really am also really looking forward to when Lloyd figures out that Anya's a psychic, because I really want to know how he's going to deal with that or what he's going to be thinking, and if he's going to do anything to kind of stonewall her or try to shield her, because right now obviously she's too young to know the danger of what she's hearing, but we've seen already that for the most part Anya knows to keep things quiet. She's very good at not necessarily spilling everything out, although we saw with her report this episode that sometimes the things she picks up did not come out the right way. But anyway, I'm wondering if Lloyd will try to do something to keep Anya out of his head after that point, because obviously her knowing this stuff is not safe. It's not what's supposed to be happening, but it's also a lot of work, I think, to keep, your thoughts completely, not like, how do you even do that? Like control your thoughts enough so that, you don't think the wrong thing around this kid who's constantly listening, right? So anyway, it's really fun to watch how these things happen. And Anya, of course, being hilarious as usual. And again, getting to see just how thorough Lloyd is in the whole spy thing and how he's making things work at this hospital, but also being able to do missions and keep an eye on Anya. Like, it's kind of crazy how much this guy is doing. It's so understandable now why earlier in the season you'd see him dead on his feet, because he really is juggling so many things in the air, and it could all just fall apart so quickly if he falls off of one thing. So again, a really fun episode. Very interesting. We'll have to see what happens with this whole cipher thing though, because we see now that her little game ended up in the hands of the fake spy. I'm pretty sure that was Daybreak that we just saw. So we'll see what happens when he shows up there, and if Lloyd actually gets a hold of it and sees it and what happens there. Either way, it was a fun episode and I enjoyed watching it, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up as well as some comments below if you're so inclined. All right, that's it for this video. Hope to see you guys in the next one.